Hello everyone, and welcome to, I'm not going to call this a farmer's progress video, I will instead simply call this a farmer's update video, because I guess the objective of this is more so to update you all on what is going on with the farmers. Now, I will do my absolute best not to ramble too much and stay relatively on point. I'm not sure how good I'm going to do with that because, well, I ramble a lot and I'm already doing it, so here we go. Now, first and foremost, I do have one clip to show you. You can see why I'm not going to call this a progress video, because there's not exactly a whole lot of progress, but I do have one clip to show you. Cattle farmer has a funny feeling like he would have been followed. You know, I kind of figured that was going to happen at some point here. I mean, I am up to 53 kill count now, so... Woohoo! A duplicate Scatizo pet. I'm so happy. Now, that is the only clip I have to show you of my own personal progress because, well, really, all I've been able to do on Cattle Farmer is a bit of Slayer. And I have not gotten anything even remotely interesting. I did do another Aviansi's task, as you guys saw in the last episode. I got that Armadillo hilt and Armadillo helmet, and, well, I did some more Armadillo on this one, and I just did not get anything, so... No clips there, and otherwise it's just been really mundane Barrage Slayer tasks and stuff, so sadly, there's just nothing to show you, and I'm going to get into that a little bit. So, my boy Curtis, now, I've talked about this, you know, plenty in the past, but Curtis is planning on maxing plowing. So, Curtis is going to be constantly working on that account, but as of late, most of what he's been doing has been, you know, just skilling. Now, as far as Paul and Roidie go, I don't know why I say Paul and Roidie. I don't say like Faux. At any rate, you get semantics. So at this point, Paul and Roidie really have not been playing on the group Iron Man accounts whatsoever. Paul has been playing on his regular Iron Man, whom he is feeling very, very motivated to max. So he's been working on maxing that account. And Roidie has been prepping his main account for Raids 3. His main account's name is Maximum Farm. A fantastic farmers-esque username. He has been working on getting that as geared as possible for Raids 3. And also been doing lots of combat achievement diaries. Now, on the topic of Raids 3, this, I guess, is kind of the update I need to give you. Because this is what's really going to matter and is going to explain what's coming with future videos. Gentlemen, are the two of you currently busy or able to talk briefly?
I can talk, my man.
Okay.
I am doing some humble wieldy cloud.
Don't worry, if a PKer comes I'll make him go away, I'll yell.
Oh no, one already came, we smoked him.
Oh, let's go. Okay, so I've been meaning to ask when, you know, obviously Curtis isn't here, but have we thought about, are we going to do TOA just on our Iron Men together, or are we going to do it on the farmers' accounts?
Yeah, I don't know that we've come to a decision as a group.
Yeah, I know, because
if we were taking a vote, I would say it's better to do it on our main accounts just as us. Like,
right.
us four together.
Okay.
That would be my vote. I'm good either way, but I don't know. That's my preference.
Yeah, I'm pretty indifferent either way too. I've just been continuing to play Cattle Farmer, and I'm like, I don't know if I should stop, like go back to Iron Mammal to get prepped. I don't know.
What do you think, Roidie?
Well, and now I got a guy here, but he's a main. I think in any case, the bulk of it should be done on the mains, because those are the accounts where if we did get a loot, we would want for it to be on those characters.
Right.
It's fair.
But that's not to say we shouldn't do, like, maybe after like a week or so when we're familiar with the content, see if it's something that could be done to a respectable level with the gear that we've accumulated on these characters up to this point.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it would feel like a bit of a waste to not do any on the group.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. It's probably the best decision to start with the Big Daddy content.
Okay.
On the mains.
So we're thinking on the main irons, you know, at least for a while. If we get comfy with it, at least try to do some on the group as a send-off type thing. Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much just send-off vibes, not like gear for gear.
Yeah, we'll see, how, we can see if we, if
You gonna answer that?
I'm not, I just had to silence that. We can see if, like, the most difficult one would be doable on these accounts, maybe. We can make that a goal. It might not be anyway, but...
Sure. Yeah, I think that'd be a heck of a goal.
Okay. Alright then, that makes sense to me. So, I'm probably... I'm getting really close to maxing my combat stats on Cattle Farmer. I might wrap that up just cause... And then I should probably get on Iron Mammal. Try to get a good range weapon of some kind back, hopefully, before it's time.
Yeah, I've been working on a Bofa myself.
I don't know if I have
feel
to...
that.
I like... Logically, I should be able to get a Bofa in time, but that hasn't worked out well for me. And Twisted Bow is an even bigger gamble. I could totally not get that, so who knows.
I think Bofa would be the play. It's so versatile anyways. You want it even if you have a T-Bow. But yeah, I mean, my stance lately has kind of been just, like, we could definitely spend the next month trying to get better gear for TOA. The problem being we don't know what better gear we need. So we could assume maybe Nightmare Staffs would be good, but that's a big fucking commitment.
Yeah, true.
Saying Staff, I mean, maybe, but probably very doable without it. And it's not super feasible for us to farm Arcanes. We've seen how that's gone.
Yeah, clearly.
Indeed.
So, like, I feel like we're well positioned for TOA on those accounts. So, like, I'm still down to do group content if everyone wants to get together for it, but otherwise I've just been working on my main. I've been motivated for this account lately, which doesn't happen often, so I might as well try to take advantage.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with that overall. I don't think we realistically would be able to get anything that's going to be a massive game changer in the next month, unless we really grind it hard and try, like you said, really committed to trying to get some stuff, but we don't even know necessarily what we need, but...
Right. But I'm 100% interested in doing TOA together with the farmers if you guys are interested on release.
Oh yeah, like,
sure.
As of the four of us, yeah.
Oh yeah. Only if Roidie plays sound clips in the background.
Plus, time zones don't matter for new release content since everybody just plays all day anyway.
Yep. We'll all be there. I still love that my Infernal Cape clip just has Roidie playing the I'm fucking coming in the background.
Yeah, I've watched that clip several times with Anna around, and she has not picked that up.
Really?
She hasn't heard it up. Every time I try to, like, talk over it.
So I guess that's the main takeaway of this video, is that, at this point, moving forward, the farmers have decided that it makes the most sense for us to do Raids 3 together, but on our main Iron Men, not on the farmer's account. Now, personally, I'm gonna give my thoughts overall. Again, that's kind of the main takeaway of the video. I'm just gonna ramble from here for a while, basically. I, of course, would have been more than happy to continue playing on the group accounts for the next month, or however long it's going to be, until Raids 3, and then, played Raids 3 as long as we wanted to before we decided to move on. I would have been more than okay with that. In the past, I've had a pretty difficult time moving on from accounts that I've played for a while. It's not a very fun transition period for me, so it doesn't surprise me that I, am kind of clinging on and not wanting to move on necessarily. But I can absolutely see the logic in it, If Raids 3 was going to be the send-off point, then... why would we want to spend a lot of time prepping for that just to do a few raids and then be done? It does make a lot more sense to instead work on the accounts that we're all going to be playing moving forward. That being said, I am deeply saddened, if we're going to say this is more or less the end of the Farmer's Progress videos, I am deeply saddened. Now, on the other hand, have absolutely no room to complain. If we're, and I'm not saying necessarily that us not being hardcores anymore killed the motivation, but I mean, you know, it's a relatively safe assumption. So if we're going to pinpoint one particular thing that caused, you know, the end of the farmers' videos, well, it's probably the loss of the hardcore status. And, well, I obviously have no room to complain about that now, do I? Like, if I wanted to get at least another month out of the series, leading up to Raids 3, maybe don't die 4 times. Like, now that being said, I don't think there's anything wrong with me saying that I'm sad, because I am, but I understand that, you know, I made my bed, now lie in it, you know, type thing. So, that's, you know, that's pretty much where I'm at. It is what it is. I thoroughly enjoyed making these videos so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching them, you know, half as much as I enjoyed making them. I spent many a very late night, sat in my room, laughing my ass off at a conversation that I already had, but just, you know, re-listening to it back just was cracking me up, you know. This is definitely the most, I guess, unique content that I've ever made. I've pretty much always done, you know, solo progress video type stuff, so, to, you know, fully integrate content from, you know, 3 of my best friends into my videos, it was something I really had never done before, and it was great. It was truly great. I'm really proud of what the farmers accomplished on our accounts. I'm not so proud of my individual performance necessarily, but as a team, you know, I think the content that we put out, the accounts that we put together, were really, really great. I hope that everybody on my team had a blast, because I know I sure did. And it's one of those things where, you know, it's sad whenever something ends, but it shouldn't be, you know? Focus on the positives. Focus on the fact that it happened at all. Group Iron Man finally got released after years and years, and goddammit, we had a blast with our, you know, our first go at it. Who knows what the future might hold? We could have a farmers reunion tour, you know, who knows, man, who knows? At the end of the day, as content creators, I think we all just want to have as much fun as we can so we can make the best content we can and kind of just roll with the punches. We'll see where we end up, but I felt the need to make this video so that you all were in the loop as far as what our plans are with the Farmers series. You know, and it kind of would have been an elephant in the room if I'm uploading a YouTube video twice a week and then all of a sudden it's like, huh, it's not, it's been a while. Where's the Farmers video, Mammal? So I wanted to get this out there so you understand that unless something changes, do not anticipate there to be any more Farmers Progress videos, at least until maybe Raids 3. And so instead, I will be getting back on Iron Mammal. So that means the reboot of the Iron Mammal Progress videos, which I have a lot of rebuilding to do after my last charity stream, is all I can say. So thanks for listening to me ramble, and I am sorry. That is the current thoughts that are in my brain. I'm really sorry. I don't know. I just had so many people come into my streams and stuff and say, "Oh, Mammal, I love the Farmers videos. They're my favorite content right now," and I just feel like I kind of took that away from them now at this point. But you know, it is what it is. I guess I don't know if I should be saying sorry, but that's how I feel right now. I would highly recommend, if you haven't already, please go check out the other Farmers content. I'll put a link to all of their Twitch streams down in the description. If by chance, you know, you learned about Faux or Roidie or Mmorpg through the Farmers YouTube series, please go check them out on their Twitch channels. They're all amazing content creators and some of the bestest of pals. So thanks again for listening to me ramble, and I will see you all soon.